Alright, we're back with Final Fantasy II. We haven't seen this title screen in such a long time. Evan, say hi.
Hey.
Alright, in this part we are gonna...
Wait, what was that? One of your partners was a frog?
Yeah, one of my partners was a frog. Anyway, now we're gonna do the Soul of Rebirth, or as I call it, the Soul of Butts. Because I hate this game mode, alright? This is an extra game mode where it shows closure. Because there was Minwu's line, and there's Minwu now. And it looks in a place where Jade Passage looks like. So, okay, so let's talk about Soul of Rebirth. We're playing as 4 of the dead characters. Minwu is one of them. He is our leader. And now we're going to recruit other people who are dead.
Good old safety net.
Yeah, I missed my safety net. Gordon, what's he doing here? Let's see how much you bleed. I'll not flee before a shade of the Emperor. Oh, what's the Emperor's Goonies doing here anyway? Anyway, so, yeah, we're pit against a Black Knight and 2 Sergeants already. So this is how Soul of Rebirth works. We're playing as another character who has their individual stats. This question mark guy. And we're playing as Minwu. His stats were carried out from my previous playthrough, I guess. So he has all his spells, he has all his equipment.
You still are a safety net.
He still has all his good white magic. So yeah.
Does he have his Kamehameha?
No, not yet. We will use that later. But for now, we are dealing with a Black Knight at this point in the game, which is surprising, actually. Black Knight has the same HP, it just has a much lower attack, that's it. But other than that, these guys are actually pretty tough, because if you're not prepared, these guys will kick your ass, because unlike other people, I trained my Minwu to have like 377 HP. At this point, you probably think that you probably have like 150 on Minwu, which will be the end of you, by the way. Because Soul of Rebirth is not fucking around. This game mode is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's even harder than Arcane Labyrinth, because this game is unfair. That is what I'm gonna say right now. It's unfair.
So this kind of reminds, this bonus episode kind of makes me think of Explorers of Sky, the bonus episodes you have with characters.
Just like it's just like that, actually. Yeah. There's
only some of those are actually fair, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions.
Yeah, like I said, this game mode is not fair. They pit you against a Black Knight. That is one of them, as Minwu, and this pretty boy right here.
Then again, in the Igglybuff one, the final, if you're stuck with playing as an Igglybuff against a giant swarm of fully evolved Pokemon.
Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, you can tell how long this is taking. And how long the video is, actually, right over here on the corner. 28 minutes. Well, out of 3 minutes that I already used. So yeah, we finally killed the Black Knight. So you can just cast buffing spells. Minwu should have at least Cure 8, if you've been using him.
Wait, we killed the Black Knight?
Yeah.
Zolgius, no!
So yeah, we killed, yeah. Anyway, Sergeants, just kill them with magic because they have a higher physical defense. Minwu at this point should be able to, like, use black magic. If not, well, that's okay because he doesn't have a lot of intelligence. He has a lot of spirit, but not intelligence. But this question mark guy, this Gordon lookalike, should be able to fell them because he has pretty good black magic with him at this point. Ow. I do like this groovy boss music.
How many parts do you think this is gonna roughly be?
Like, I already have 2 parts up for disposal at this point, but I just don't like this. I just don't like this game mode. It's gonna take a long time.
And how much of the game is those?
It's actually kind of small. Just 2 dungeons. That's it.
And how many dungeons are there?
This dungeon and the next dungeon.
Then that's 2 parts. Then the whole thing.
Nope. There are some. Next part, I will show you why this game is unfair. Why this game? Well, why this game mode?
How many game overs?
Like 5. I don't show it off, thankfully. Okay, so Sergeant, yada yada yada. I'm just trying my best to kill this guy. There, he's dead. That's like how much time? 5 minutes already?
I missed the toad spell already.
Yeah, there's okay. Let me just tell you this right now. There's no toad spell in this game. What the Minwu, White Wizard of Finn? Why do you look like? Oh, it's Scott. Remember Scott from the beginning of the game? Remember how we infiltrated? Remember how we infiltrated Finn? So yeah, he's dead too, just like Minwu. So this blade must be. Yeah, there's a little bit more dialogue here because they're just it's a post game thing. It's closure. That's the best way. That's the best thing I can come up with. It's closure. This is just static. At this point, it's like, oh, you're dead? How did you die? Oh, I died because of this. I died because of the Emperor. Oh, that's sweet. Want to hang out? Okay. Okay, so anyway, at least these two have in common is that they met the rebels. The three, Firion, Maria, and Guy, before they dead. Did I just say before they dead?
Alright.
So yeah. So where exactly does this put us? In the afterlife. Okay, so let me tell you this right now. You have no items. Just letting you know right now. You have to rely on Minwu. The only problem is the enemies are incredibly hard and incredibly tough. So anyway, Scott joins you. He has balanced stats and he has a mithril sword. Well, a mithril equipment, of course, but he also has black magic and he has very even stats. Except for, well, he can use a sword, that is. So here's Minwu's equipment, and here's Scott's equipment. It's the same damn thing, basically.
Now I'm picturing, how did you die, Minwu? That damn virus.
Shit. Okay, so yeah, anyway, here's Minwu's stats. Here's Minwu's stats. Here's Scott's stats. He has a very good shield and sword, which is really good because I plan to give him a Masamune, but we'll not get into that later. He has very even stats in the 30s. And yeah, anyway, Elixir, and that's about it. Here's our first encounter, Soul Eaters. Ow, 88 damage. Ow, 88 damage, and they steal HP too. Wow. Minwu's already at half health. That's not fair. Ugh. Like I said, these guys are tough. Thankfully, the enemies are also like references to past games. And also, but they hurt a lot. Anyway, Soul Eaters, they don't have much HP, but they steal HP and they deal a lot of damage. Well, if you have like low HP. Not only that, but this place is like a mirror to the actual Jade Passage. Anyway, Death Horns.
Oh, we're doing the mirror circuit now?
Yeah.
Here comes the blue shells.
Shit. Here comes the Death Horns. Death Horns are weak to fire.
And they're armed with blue shells.
Yeah, but they hurt a lot. You saw that. That did a ton of damage. Okay, so, but a bit of it is on my part. I should have put Minwu in the back row. But I was like, God damn it, these guys hurt. What do I do? And I was pretty much panicking at this point. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of these enemies kill me. No, like, kill my characters. Because these guys really, really hurt. Like Deathhorn, you already seen him do like 100 damage to a 400 HP character.
Good grief, who's the final boss, Sans?
No, don't. Close, but... But yeah, anyway, Scott, kill this bastard, if you please. Later. Death Horns have a very high hit rate, so that's what makes them dangerous. Staff level, yeah. I do cut out, like, items and all that, so... Anyway, you can't access this, pad for some reason. I don't know why.
Because you're dead?
Yeah, I'm dead. Now, my initial thought for why I put Minwu in the front row is that maybe if I give him more health, well, maybe if I put him in the front row, maybe he'll get more health by leveling up his health when he gets damaged. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. At least in this place, because this place will kill you. Some enemies will. It's better to have some enemies hit you with magic attacks. See, Minwu's dead, and Scott's barely living. This is not... That's why Scott has a good... That's why Scott has a good amount of, well, spells, that is.
Do you have any place where you can heal?
No, there is no place where you can heal. Do not... Okay, the main rule...
stupid.
The main rule in this is that you should not dawdle. I dawdle here because I was lost. I will admit, I was lost. Anyway, Gigas worms. These guys are just like Death Horns, except they don't have a lot of attack. They don't have a lot of attack power, but they hit. But they're pretty accurate with their shots. Plus, they hit a lot. They hit a lot too. So yeah. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. And Minwoo's dead again. That safety net. Why? This sucks. Anyway, get up, back up, safety net. You still have a job to do. Thankful.
I just got paid.
I can't do it anymore. It's unsafe. So yeah, I'm like, shit. What do I do? What do I do?
Scott, at this rate, we're gonna die. Wait a minute.
Oh man, Minwoo looks like he's suffering a hangover now.
Can you blame him? He just died.
And these guys don't die from one hit, so I'm like, crap. What do I do? Cause I'm used to killing people in one hit. By the way. So yeah. And Scott got most of the stat bonuses. Don't worry, we'll meet more people here soon, but at this point,
I really just wish they gave you a place to heal rather than being forced to rely on these items.
And Minwoo is like hanging by a thread because I'm gonna say this right now, I run out of MP.
Oh,
That's
crap.
horrible in this place. Anyway, we're gonna meet our third party member right about here. It's Joseph and this guy. It's Borgin with green skin and nose. Yeah, anyway, Zombie Borgin, he's back. Yeah, technically, we fought this guy in Pandemonium. Well, you already know what to do with this guy, but... Anyway, it's, Borgin.
What did you say?
Basically, I can kill you here again and again, and you'll be right here. Because anyway, Borgin is back, basically. And you get to fight him again.
He's a zombie, though, now.
Yeah, he's technically the same person. He has 3,000 HP. His attacks don't do a lot of damage, but they can still stun you. But Joseph is back. Remember Joseph?
Yep. Fist
Fighter Joseph, who got katamari'd. Anyway, yeah, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Other than that, the stun should wear off very, very soon. But other than that, that's about it. Also, Joseph doesn't do a lot of damage, which kind of bums me out. Because, I get 2 poison axes at this point, because poison axes do a lot of damage. I give it to him, and he wrecks stuff, even though he's last every time. Anyway, Blink. Thank you. It's gonna take a while for him to die, actually, so...
Yeah, this reminds me more and more of the last episode from the future with Explorers of Sky, where you have Grovyle, Dusknoir, and Celebi.
Don't you like fight like Pat? Don't you like revisit some bosses like Spiritomb?
I don't you see Spiritomb again, you don't fight him. You fight Dialga again, you fight the Sableye again.
Oh yeah, so it's like past bosses coming up to kill you.
Well, not really, just like the Sableye, and it finishes off with a fight with Dialga.
Is Dialga the same?
Primal Dialga, as far as I know, yeah.
Okay, I haven't played Explorers I haven't played the Explorers series of Mystery Dungeon for a long time. Because I think I only played Darkness, and I only reached Darkrai. And Darkrai can go suck a dick, because Nightmare. Ugh. So anyway, Joseph here is dead, of course. They're young, but they got spirits. Unlike this guy, he has a high spirit stat. Okay, so anyway, Minwoo thinks that they still have things to do. So that's why those three are here. What are we doing here? We're here because someone invited us to a party, but then we got too drunk and killed each other. Something left unfinished. I forgot to finish that taco. I like tacos. Anyway, Joseph joins the party. So if you wanted to give him anything before he died in the ice cavern, then go right ahead. I mean, at least a cure spell or like some magic that you can't access, because there are some magic that you can't access in this game. Osmos is one of them, but you can barely get Osmos in this game because that would be cheating.
Hey, this game cheats. Why not cheat back?
Yeah, I don't know why. They give you like magic items, but they barely do a thing. Oh god damn it! I hate these guys.
Why not run?
Well, firstly, Scott's the only one with a shield. Secondly, even though he's faster, that doesn't mean that these guys will cut us in half. Okay, Death Knights. Let me just say something right now. These guys will always appear in like 5 or 6, and these guys will always kick my ass because they did 150 damage to Scott, who is the most tankiest of characters. Well, as of this point. Ow! Ow, that really hurt. And now they start cutting me up. This really, really hurts me on the inside, alright? And Minwoo is dead.
Again.
Again. And so, at this point, I was like, screw this is getting too long. So I'll skip. And this is what happens when you really, really start to hate yourself. Because now Joseph's dead and Minwoo's dead too. I really need to start doing more of this.
He gets up and falls over right away.
Yep.
What's the point of the gold here?
The gold?
Yep.
Well, you still... Well, there is a few shops here, because... Remember back in Jade Passage where I showed there's a secret vendor?
Oh, yeah.
Behind the waterfall? It's the same here. He still sells you the flare spell, and the holy spell, and the berserk spell, and the haste spell. And yeah.
Does he sell any healing items?
No, he doesn't. That's the problem. I cry in my sleep every time.
Who thought this was passable? Like, you'd think they'd at least quality test some of this.
Ugh. Okay, oh god, no. This is the worst, absolute worst encounter that I want to meet. Meet the Giga Parasite. You remember the parasites?
Sort of.
They steal MP. And that's the worst when they attack Minwoo. Oh. The good part is they are weak to ice. And they don't have a lot of HP, but they still steal MP, which is the worst, actually. Even after I healed my MP, there's like, ooh, thirsty. And they all burp in unison after like putting bendy straws in Minwoo's brain. And now he is at 0 MP, something that has never...
Fairly Odd Parents aliens.
We're gonna suck your brains out with bendy straws. Oh man, no one has ever seen that episode before.
Well, actually, there's a Fairly Odd Parents video game that I've had for a while, and it has a reference to that.
Anyway, Ancient Sword. No one cares because well, firstly, it has very low accuracy, but hey, if it works, it works. So yeah, that's about it. The door should be up there, because... So at this point, I was like, okay, that's it. I have to play smart. Put Minwoo in the back row so he doesn't die. Okay, so... You see me cutting out there because I'm like, shoot, what do I do? And anyway, new enemies. We have Helldivers... No, Pyralisks, sorry. Flam Princesses and Sea Serpent. Pyralisks have instant death attacks.
Can you turn the volume up a bit?
Alright, let me turn up the volume. Yeah, Pyralisks have instant death attacks. Flam Princesses absorb all elements. And the Sea Serpent does Tidal Wave Tsunami 10, which does around like 100 damage to everybody. That's the worst.
You said that about the parasites.
Yeah, well, it's the worst, but not the worst. These guys are more of annoying than irritating at best, because they don't have a lot of HP. Oh, yeah, they absorb all elements. So your best bet, and he's dead. This game's not fair at all. Other than that, that's about it, because you just see me struggling with these guys, because you already know who's waiting at the end, because our last... Okay, I'm just going to spoil this right now. Our last member is Ricard. He is overpowered as hell. Remember when I gave him the Masamune and the Bloodsword?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically...
So he's going to be your trump card.
No, it's more like he's gonna be my safety net in this place. Cause this
safety net for the safety net.
Yeah, it's the safety net of the safety net. He's gonna be my Ricard's gonna be my frontliner.
Is that all the characters that died at this point? I mean, I'm convinced there's more.
There's one more, but we won't see him until later.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, I hate this place. Did you guys get the memo? Oh, I should mention that some of the enemies here are either recolors or...
I should mention that I hate this place.
Did you know that I hate this place? Oh, and they confused me. Oh, I forgot to mention, Flying Princesses confuse. I should also mention that some enemies are references to past games. Flying Princesses are from Final Fantasy IV, which...
And future games.
Yeah, future game. Well, technically, this is a remake. So, Flying Princesses never actually appeared in Final Fantasy II. Flying Princesses appeared in Final Fantasy IV, and they always inflict Berserk, and they drop Pink Tails, which gave you adamant armor. AKA, you're invincible. The armor. You're invincible, the armor.
I noticed you cast a Thunder Spell and it healed it.
That's the thing, it absorbs all elements.
Then why'd you try it?
Because I was like, I was desperate, alright? I was confused and desperate on what to do, because...
Maybe I can overload it.
Why did I do that? Sea Serpents are just recolors. Pyralisks are recolors. Beast Devil right here is surprisingly not a threat. It's actually a healer. That's why I use Sap on it, because it will cast Cure 10 on anyone who's hurt. See, High Potion right here. See, it just heals itself. So yeah, just attack the Beast Devil, just attack the Gigaswarm. Beast Devils, at least kill them first. Since I cast Sap, this guy can't do anything. And yeah, that's about it. He's at least like the tame version. He's at least like a tame guy, because he doesn't actually attack. He's like that...
So wait, he can't do anything?
No, he can't.
I wouldn't be using any spells. I'd just be doing regular attacks to save up MP.
Yeah, I know. Mithril Axe, no one cares. Let me think. Soul Eaters, that's basically like a Dark Knight move, basically. It's Gill Snappers. Those are from Final Fantasy V. And Gill Snappers are no threat at all, because they died to a stiff cold breeze. See? Dead. Other than that, though, they do hit pretty hard. Let me think. Death Horns, no, they're no reference. Soul Eaters, they're no reference. I got myself a Silver Cuirass, which basically means I don't have to suffer the in-soul penalty. And just like in Jade Passage, the vendor is right here. There it is. So I decided to sell my stuff, so yeah. Just like in Jade Passage, you can buy the Flare Tome, you can buy the Haste Tome, Holy Tome, and the Berserk Tome. I recommend you get the Berserk Tome. Flare Tome is just an added extra bonus. Holy Tome you don't really need, but Haste Tome I will get a use of it later because, well, other than I only have one Masamune. Later on, that is. I should also mention that you can't teleport in this place. It'll be some shit because if you're able to teleport in this place, you'll just end up in the beginning of this dungeon, basically where you started. And you have to start the whole thing all over again. Okay, so floor 4. Beware this room because it has Glacia Labalas and Miss Vamp. Or the Vampire Matriarch in the GBA version. Miss Vamp is, well, the same thing as any other vampire lady. Basically, will absorb any attacks and is weak to fire. Oh, Pizza's here. Glacia Labalas. He was one of the bosses in Final Fantasy III. Other than that, though, he has like 600 health, but he hits really hard. He killed Scott. Oh, I also skipped around because there weren't any like real treasure chests that I should worry about. So yeah, if you want to get out of here, go to the south room.
Yeah.
Well, let's pause the recording.
Yeah.
Alright, pizza was here, and it was really delicious.
Yep.
I mean, were you able to eat a medium pizza by yourself?
Most of it.
Most? Ugh.
Hey, I'm good for lunches for the next couple of days.
Oh yeah, that's good. Anyway, save game data. We're still in the stupid passage, by the way. By the way, if you go up here, you find some chests. Eye drops, demon spear, and a golden shield. This is really good, actually. This is a good place because demon spear is actually really nice. But I was a fool because I equipped the demon spear over the mithril sword. But hey, at least we still got each other. Alright, so yeah, this is about as much treasure as you can find. Well, at least in terms of, like, that's out of the way. Ugh, Minwoo, you're still low on health. And you're low on MP now. This has never happened before. Alright, so yeah, after that, go through the store. I believe right here is where you can find, I think this is where you can find Ricard, actually.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Hopefully now things will start to be slightly smoother.
The way ahead leads to a forsaken place. As if those to blah yada yada yada. It's the same sign, basically. It's supposed to hint that you're going to Pandemonium. Ugh, those dang. Hello. Not so fast. This one's mine.
Who?
Who? Anytime now, Ricard. Anyway, a dragoon. Fiend follow me all the way to hell. How did this worm get here, anyway? Anyway, roundworm. Ow. Even though that barely did like 50 damage. So, roundworm, same guy, actually. Like, I don't forget how much health it is. Ricard has the Masamune, he has the Blood Sword, and he has all Genji gear. Boom. I've already won the game. Well, technically, I've already won, like 30 seconds of the game. Because then you realize that Genji...
Oh wait, this is the mode that isn't fair.
Yeah, it's the mode that isn't fair. So, Joseph does really good damage with the poison axes. And here is Ricard owning this guy. Dead. D-E-D, dead. Because Ricard really is powerful. If it isn't the mage who broke the seal on Ultima. Little did we know that he's a Saiyan. So what of Ultima? What of Furion and the others? Don't worry, the spell is theirs now. Thank goodness. Fun fact, you can actually equip Ultima to this guy and bring him here.
Alright.
Why would you do that, though? Ultima, well, technically, if you did train Ricard, then technically you pretty much won this place, because you'd have no reason not to die. But then again, you have a reason because Ricard joins late. Because you can equip, like, spells that you don't normally have here, like, one of them is Osmos, another one is Death, another one is, I think it was, what's it called? Ultima, Holy, I don't know. I think Aura is also one of them, too. Well, now we have 4 heroes, and these are the 4 that we're gonna fight with. Hooray! Emperor acquires power from hell. We find themselves at hell. Even though we already traveled in hell. What's going on? Anyway, Ricard joins our team. Finally, our safety net of the safety net.
Oh crap, I just realized.
What?
We went this far without making any shoddy jokes.
Yeah, Shanash. My name's Shoddy. Oh man, I haven't made any shoddy jokes in a long time.
That's because this guy left us quite a while ago.
Ugh. Alright. Come on. I know you've been using the Millennium Key for a long time, but now our Guardian, now Exodia has arrived.
And he has Super Saiyan powers. I can imagine him greeting everybody. I can imagine him introducing himself as Shin and jump to everybody.
Anyway, we got a Protect Ring.
Hi, I'm Anime.
Here, do you want me to introduce you to my Shonen powers? High Potion. We got Protect Ring. Protects us from instant death. As always, equip it to anyone you like that does not like instant death, aka Minwoo. So right here, be careful because there are also a lot of Glacial Labaluses and Miss Vamps. And I believe right here is the end of the part. After this encounter. Actually, why did I leave this encounter here? Alright, to show that I'm struggling with low MP, I'm gonna show you the strats. Yeah, other than that, Soul Eaters don't have a lot of MP magic resistance, so go right ahead and give them the fire.
Not much health either.
Yeah. I also want to mention that Soul Eaters pierces defense. Just because, even though Roundworm did like 60 damage, these guys did like 200 to him. So they pierce damage, basically. And that was the end of the part of Final Fantasy II, Part 22, Solar Rebirth. I hate this place, alright? Please save me, Evan. Say goodbye.
Bye.